Hey everybody, Chris Rice Killatia here, still at the Logitech booth with another Chris here. How you doing today?
I'm great, thanks.
You're welcome. And today we'll take a look at their newest wireless gaming mouse, the G903 here. So tell us a little bit about this.
So the G903 is our replacement for G900. It's upgraded with more durable micro switches, and we've also added a couple new interesting pieces of technology to it. One of them is what we're calling LIGHTSPEED, which is our wireless technology for gaming. So a lot of people are concerned about wireless for gaming. They think it's way too slow. They're going to be able to tell the difference in a wired mouse versus a wireless mouse. So we've set up a little test here to kind of benchmark it against some other mice that are on the market. So we've got some competitive mice, and we can show you just how fast is wireless compared to wired.
Of course, and right now we have one of the competitors, the Razer Death Adder Elite, connected here, and I'll just scoot out of the way so you can see the results a little bit better here.
So, really quick, the way that this test works is that we click both buttons at the same time using this box, and we see which one comes through faster. And the reason that we're testing this mouse in particular is not because we want to say our mouse is great and other mice are not great. This is a very well-respected mouse. A lot of people use it. Nobody's ever told me that this mouse is too slow for games. So we wanted to see how does our wireless perform against a very well-respected competitor. So when I push the button, it's clicking both left buttons at the same time, and the Raspberry Pi in here is calculating which one is coming through first. And as you can see, not only is wireless not perceptibly slower, most people are thinking it was going to be like, 500 milliseconds slower or something like that. Really, it's imperceptibly, it's coming up as faster, but no one can tell the difference between 5 milliseconds, right? So really what we're trying to show is that for people who are concerned about wireless being too slow, if you design it right, it doesn't have to be, and that's what LIGHTSPEED is about.
Awesome. And how long is the range on the wireless mouse, and how long does the battery last on it?
So the range is a little bit. We test it well over 10 meters, but we just to be safe, we have 10 meters on the box, and the battery life, if you turn all the lights off, it's about 32 hours. If you leave the lights on full blast, unicorn vomit mode, it's about 24 hours, and that's if you're using it constantly until it dies. In realistic terms, I have to plug it in once a week, but even though plugging in once a week seems reasonable, we figured that there were things we could do to make it even better than that, right? So we heard from our customers that plugging in the mouse is not their favorite thing to do, so we went back to the drawing board and tried to figure out a way to make it so that you don't have to plug in the mouse once a week. And that's our next technology, which is called POWERPLAY. So POWERPLAY is a brand new technology which is a wireless charging system for gaming mice. The POWERPLAY charging system is comprised of this base unit, which creates an electromagnetic field over its surface that is captured by the power core module that is inserted into the base of the mouse. So the power core has an antenna inside of it that will capture and transform the energy in that electromagnetic field into charging current. So while the mouse is on the pad, whether it's moving, whether it's at rest, it's receiving charging current that is greater than what it's using to actually power the mouse. So you never have to worry about plugging your mouse in again. Additionally, the POWERPLAY control box has an integrated LIGHTSPEED receiver in it, so you're communicating both data from the mouse and charging through a single USB cable. So you only have to use one USB port, one USB 2.0 port. It doesn't have to be USB 3 to get both charging and data for the wireless gaming mouse. So really, this is a huge step forward in wireless gaming mice, and we're really excited about it. We've been working on this for about 4 years. So the POWERPLAY is compatible with both the G703, which replaces the G403. It will be available at the end of June, and it costs $99.99, same price as G403 wireless. The G903 replaces the G900. It's also compatible with POWERPLAY, and it will be released at the end of June for $149.99, same price as the G900. POWERPLAY will be $99.99 in the US, and it will be shipping around August.
So yeah, I mean, it is pretty innovative that you're able to transform a gaming mouse into like a wireless charging station for the mouse itself. I mean, it is a tad bit expensive, but I do have to say it is a very innovative, unique approach to this.
Yeah, we looked at a number of different technologies to do this, and there are some technologies already in the market, like for charging wireless phones and stuff. The idea of wireless power transfer has been around since the 1800s. Right? Nikola Tesla was working on this in the late 1800s, so it's not a particularly new idea, but in order to do it in a way that is consistent with how gamers use the mouse. So the standard, like for cell phone wireless charging, you have to hit a target that's about that size, right? And you can't move the device while it's on that target, otherwise it stops charging. But gamers, they're moving their mouse all the time, and generally speaking, as soon as the computer turns on, they're gaming. So we needed something that was going to charge while you're gaming, while the mouse is moving, while it's at rest, whatever, and that didn't need to be limited to a tiny little area in order to receive charge. So we had to we looked at a lot of different technologies, but really we had to build something from the ground up to do what gamers need to do. And then making it in a form factor that's thin enough to be used as a mouse-like surface was another technical challenge on the mechanical design side that required quite a bit of work. So there's a lot of innovative stuff going on in here, and that's why we're so excited about it.
Okay, well, I'd like to thank you very much, Chris, for letting us have a look at not only the mouse, but the power pad as well.
Yep, thanks for coming by. Good to see you.
Yep, and keep it here for more E3 coverage.